Okay, hello and welcome. Today, we are going to do a 1 to maybe 2 shot, depending on how this goes. Our normal group is kind of out for the week, so we decided to kind of throw this together. Our party finds themselves exploring a cave system outside of a local town that has a recent theft of their local idol by some kobolds. They were attacked in the middle of the night. It was kind of a quick raid, like a smash and grab. They had a bunch of valuables taken, but the thing that they're very bothered about is this idol of their god, their deity, that was snatched away. So our lovely intrepid heroes answered the call for fame and fortune in the offer of a reward to retrieve said idol from the kobolds. And we find them exploring the tunnels nearby to the city, following the the hastily retreating kobolds as they kind of descend downwards. So why don't we just go ahead and just introduce ourselves character-wise, give a brief description, anything you think is relevant to just kind of a overarching synopsis of your character, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good. I will start since there was a pause everywhere else. I am Tim, the turtle, wizard, very intelligent, intentional, slow,
Methodical.
methodical, slow in speech and action, but very quick when it comes to thinking and casting spells and such. He has a hare or a rabbit familiar named Tom. So Tim and Tom.
Oh, that's cute.
And he's about 6 foot. He's a hefty boy, maybe around 270, 300 pounds because of that big shell on his back. And yeah, that's Tim the turtle.
Okay, excellent.
My guy is Arin Steelheart, proud paladin of Torm. And that's a lawful good god of, I believe, courage and self-sacrifice.
Something like that.
Yeah, no. He embodies or tries to embody the code of chivalry as much as possible.
Chivalry.
Exactly. Always on a quest to help out a fair. He only has one fair maiden that he talks about all the time, kind of stealing from The Witcher a little bit. But what was her name? I gotta retcon that, so let me think about it. But he has his childhood crush he devotes all of his actions to. Doesn't matter how long it's been since he's seen her, actually. But he has a trusty squire, Darik, the hill dwarf. Oh, he's a tiefling, sorry.
Yes,
tiefling paladin. And he kind of rejects his heritage, the infernal part of his heritage. And he likes to think that that's why his horns are so small, because he was made by his god to be an example for tieflings to follow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So he's just a crusader, basically, but kind of thick between the ears, if you know what I mean. I mean, he has a negative intelligence modifier, if that helps you figure it out.
I like it. And last but not least,
Talendare Sentinel.
Ooh.
A wood elf rogue who is broody.
The most broody.
You don't know a whole lot about him. Like, your character's just kind of, met him by what means you met him. But he's always, he's very creative, very crafty, somewhat charming. And and he goes by Talon for short. Like the non-elves have trouble pronouncing his name. So you just call him Talon.
Okay, excellent. So as you guys are kind of like diving deeper into these this cave system, the kobolds did not care about hiding their tracks at all. You can very easily tell that they were not concerned about retaliation or being found out or anything of the like. So you have no problem tracking them through their caves and kind of like which way they're traveling. And as you're kind of going through, you've been traveling now in this cave system for a few hours. Very smooth goings, nothing impeding your travels or anything like that. And you come into this wide opening. Who do you think would be leading the group at this point, as far as like, exploring this cave system?
I think Talon would be kind of keeping his eye out for traps and ambushes and stuff
Okay.
like that. So he'd be a little bit ahead. He's
Okay.
also a faster walker than everybody else.
So Talon, as you are exploring, you see that there's this wide kind of like all of a sudden opening inside this very large domed kind of area inside the caves.
Okay.
And what kind of vision do you get? Dark vision, right? Because an elf?
Yeah.
There's nothing in here. You can tell very clearly this is a wide open area, but it seems almost too naturally round. You think this is like starting to get into like the more complex, like excavated area of the Kobold stronghold. So you can tell there's nothing in here. And as you kind of creepily sneak in and everyone kind of follows you in, you see that there's one big path on the opposite side. And it's once you get to about the middle of the center of this kind of open cavern. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Natural 1.
Natural 20.
Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting.
We're all doing it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
21.
Yeah, nice.
No, guys. There's nothing in here.
Yeah.
The rest of you realize that you are being surrounded by kobolds from both the front and the back.
Uh-oh.
And it's a lot of them.
Guys. Are
Come,
these
sweet Derek. It is time to prove our mettle.
Oh,
Grab your
yes.
bumbershoot and let us
I will
go.
grab my bumbershoot for ye.
are these kobolds?
And as you say that, you see a flood of kobolds start coming out from both directions. Pitchforks, torches. You can see their armor is full of this kind of makeshift, kind of like scrappy armor and metal and leather. Just kind of like, almost looks like trash pandas grabbing whatever kind of things they could find and just kind of making makeshift armor and weapons and impromptu, pokey things, And they are like yipping and yapping and kind of like jumping up and down. They are ecstatic to see you guys in this cave system. And before long, not only are you completely encircled, but you see that a chant has taken up by these this group of kobolds that's kind of encircled you, and they're kind of slowly getting to the rhythm going trap, 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 and start forcing you deeper now into the cave system, forcing you put up through to the entrance that you had seen when you first arrived in this kind of domed out portion of the cave.
So are we like being funneled then, kind of like?
Yeah, they're kind of like, like the cattle. They're kind of like prodding you and moving in like a circular, like they're rotating and kind of moving on their own, but they're forcing you kind of deeper into the cave. And it's before long you see that you're actually being, funneled into this long tunnel, and they start picking up speed. Trap, 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 trap. It's like pushing you, pushing you, pushing you. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check for all of you.
And I'll roll for Dark too.
Yes, please.
Just D20 add dex?
Yes.
Or like, okay. 8. I'm a dexterous guy
16.
too.
13 for me. And then what's his dex? 12 for Dark.
Okay. As you guys get forced down, a lot of you miss the fact that there is a large, like, chute at the end of this tunnel. Everyone except for Tim loses their footing and tumbles down. Luckily, it's a smooth ride. Tim, you really don't have much of a choice here. Any kind of way you want to like slide down? Do you think cool with your shell or?
I've spent time in tunnels. Get my shell, drop on my back, and kind of swirl my way down.
Nice. Okay. As you guys kind of flip and fall down this little like chute, you pop out somewhere deep beneath inside this cave system, and In front of you, you see a good number of kobolds, we'll say about 20 or so, and you actually see a halfling kind of standing there. And as soon as you kind of plop down and kind of like hit the bottom, and like dust kind of floats up, and you kind of collect yourselves with Tim, rolling down after you. You can see them go, yeah, chop, 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 chop. And the halfling in front of you, very good young-looking lad, probably about 25 to 27 years old, kind of like curly brown hair down to like his ears-ish a little bit, very well dressed, has like a nice little like ascot and like plumes and some nice like leather armor, but also like it looks like it's also like fancy as well as protection. So you can tell this guy seems to have some kind of duality going on. And as you kind of plop down, he kind of turns and looks at you and goes, "Oh well, looks like we have some other contestants."
Contestants?
Contestants, I'm afraid you found yourself in somewhat of a kobold celebration.
What are they celebrating?
This is Trap. Once a year, the kobolds from the area gather, and they have a large festival, so to speak, where they gather unwitting participants such as yourselves and toss them to a test of skill and mettle and traps.
Oh.
And what if those contestants refuse?
And as you say the word refuse, the kobolds go boo, boo, and start like shaking and stomping their feet and poking at you with these large spears they have. That's what happens, generally.
These slumgullions don't even know if we have metal to test.
What?
There isn't much time. I would prepare yourselves now.
Well, what are the rules?
The rules. Let's see. What does he say? The rules are to escape.
By any means necessary.
Not at any means. I would halt from doing anything rash. I will say though, keep them entertained. If they get bored, bad things tend to happen.
Fear not, my elvish friend. We can dollop away.
Dollop?
I shall partake in the name of Torm. Come,
That's the
sweet
spirit.
Come, sweet Daryl. Let us do this.
Aye, I'm with ye.
Come, Tom the turtle. Let us do this.
Tom is the rabbit.
Yes, Thomas, I know. Let us go.
Is this normal in this area?
No, this isn't normal anywhere.
Oh,
Okay.
let's go.
All right, excellent. You see the kobolds kind of like make a little part here, and there's a little portcullis that slowly gets raised. And as you're kind of like exiting out, you see the halfling kind of go, "Well, good luck," and kind of like actually turns and walks down a separate corridor, and the kobolds start pushing you kind of out the gate. And as you exit, you find yourselves, and you can go ahead and start sharing screen here. You find yourselves in a large, like, gladiatorial arena.
Oh.
I don't know where I am in the map.
Yeah,
Oh, on
Right
the
there.
actual hallway.
Oh, there we go.
yeah. So you guys come out here. You can see the entrance is located right here, and you find yourselves in this large kind of like, well, it looks like a gladiator arena, right? You've got traps. You've got a ladder immediately to your right hand leading up to a rope that's suspended 15 feet above ground with some rings kind of hanging off it. And as you step out, you see that there are kobolds, literally thousands of them, in these like stands surrounding on either side. And as soon as you step out, they erupt. Like, yeah! Like this is like unlike anything you guys have ever seen. They are like pumped up.
So I think Talon's gonna run up onto this rope and like try and swing from ring to ring.
Oh, you're just going for it.
Just going for it, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
excellent.
I'll.
Well,
he gets the
hold on
game.
before that happens, okay?
All right.
You do see a lot of things happening before this all kind of starts, right? Torches do line the walls, but the ceiling is kind of dark and shadowed, okay? As you step out and kind of get more of a lay of the land of your surroundings, you smell a few things hitting your senses, specifically grilled meat and ripe fruit. And as you kind of look up in the stands, you can see that the kobolds are kind of, noshing on these like kebabs almost with like some grilled meat and stuff like that on them. They seem rowdy. They seem very festive. You hear a lot of excited barking, yippings, and shouts of derision. They're kind of chanting at you. Some are excited. Some are just chastising you from the crowds, or from the stands, rather. Let's see here. What else can I tell you? Now, as you walk out, there is one thing that very clearly catches your eye. I would say Talon, especially. As you kind of step out here, you see that in this area directly to your right, there is a kobold who is very obviously taking bets. Like he is very clearly a bookie, and he's very clearly taking wages on how you guys are going to perform here.
Okay, so seeing that, Talon is going to run up to this rope, kind of tightrope a walk across it, and try and like get up next to him. He's just going to throw the 10 gold he has at him and say, "I'm betting on us."
Okay. Can you give me just give me an athletics check just to keep you honest?
Acrobatics?
Yeah. The other A skill, as we call it.
17.
Okay, yeah, you're up there, nimbly bimbly. You got no problem at all. And I'll say you even give him like a flair. Like when you flip the gold, you like go, like those like coin slots that like meter maids used to have.
Oh, like the belt thing?
Yeah, like the belt dispensers.
Yeah,
like that's what it looks like when you put up these 10 gold coins. You're like pew 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 pew. It looks like you're just like flinging them rapid fire, and you go 10 gold on us. And he's going to kind of look at you and like catch all the coins, like kind of like not expecting them to come his way. He's going,
"Why are you so confident in yourselves?"
He's just gonna do a flip onto and catch one of the rings and give him like a little,
Okay. How about another acrobatics or performance check for that?
Probably go
with advantage because you did the first one pretty well.
15.
Okay.
Very good, very good. I like you. I like you. We see how you do. I put 10 more gold on you as well.
Okay, cool. Is anyone else kind of like picking up on this or interacting with the bookie?
No.
No, RN is not. And
Okay.
yeah, he's just gonna like pull out his shield and his hammer and sort of like scan around.
Tim is looking at all the kobolds, thinking, I wanted to see one.
Well, you got a lot more than that.
Scarier than I thought.
Okay. So after this kind of happens, you see the crowd starting to settle down a little bit more. You see the bookies kind of like frantically, getting all his bets in order. And you see that like up a little bit further in this towards this area over here. And I'll kind of expand the fog here just a smidge to give you a little bit better idea of what we're looking at. You see this large, rotund kobold. who stands up and just some kind of incantation. His voice projects throughout the entire cavern, and he says,
Guests, I, of Nits, welcome you to Trap. All you got to do is get out of this room.
and the crowd, like in unison, almost goes like, like you hear like a echoing snicker kind of like resound around in a big circle.
Big reward if you get out. There is your exit.
And he points immediately to his right and points all the way this way. And yeah, why not? I'll show you the whole thing. We'll say it's like a video game where you kind of get like a bird's eye view of like the exit, you know?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Spike Pit.
There we go. Just like that. And you can see the exit is all the way on the far side up here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so he points to the portcullis.
We watch you leave. Big fun. May Kurtlemak bless your fingertips.
And then at his gesture, the trap begins, and the crowd goes. And Trap has officially begun.
All right.
Aha, this haberdashery is nothing for us. Ha ha. Let us go, sweet Derek. Ha ha.
Aye, my liege, I'm after ye.
And he's just gonna like start going.
It's not so simple.
Okay, so Aaron is going just to the north there.
Yep, he's just gonna go.
Okay, so these are 5 feet squares. So go ahead and let's try and keep this a little bit turn-based, quote unquote.
Okay.
So go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Is that like the big square or the dotted square is 5 feet?
The larger squares, the hand-drawn ones. So these are like 5 feet right here.
Okay, so I can make it to like there for my turn then.
You can dash if you want to too.
No, he's not gonna dash completely. He's just gonna sort of stroll and be there.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Talon?
He's gonna kind of go across
Okay.
these things. I
Give
don't know how far he
me-
can go, but
Give me a second here.
How high is that rope again?
It's
15
15 feet into the air.
Okay.
You definitely want to roll a dexterity check of some kind. I believe it's acrobatics, but let me
sure.
see if I can find
makes
the
sense.
actual.
Oh, my friend
There it is.
Thorin, you lollygag so well on that rope.
Yeah, you can do acrobatics or athletics. Either one is
Do
fine.
acrobatics, and that is a 17.
Yep. So as Aaron's kind of like chugging along up here to the right-hand side, you see Talon nimbly and bimbly swing to the first 3 rings and is stopped right here.
Can I dash?
You cannot in this scenario.
Okay.
What's Tim doing?
Tim needs more information, so he's gonna kneel down, let Tom out of his little bag, and he is. Hello, my speedy boy. Let's make sure it's safe, and I'll have him go. Maybe left of
Yeah.
the rocks. Of the rock, the big rock.
Okay.
And then I think you can only go 20. So if that's okay right there.
For a rabbit, really?
Yeah. I mean, fast, but well, I pulled up the stat block.
Okay.
Yeah, 20 feet.
Okay.
Speed.
He can dash if he wants to as well.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just up that way.
Yep. Is that all right? And
Yeah,
then
that's fine.
I'll take just a couple steps here.
So I will
and
say the
kind
one
of
thing that Tim
survey.
did see before he kind of got too far was
Okay.
that over here to the left-hand side, there are a bunch of like not rocks, they're a little bit larger than rocks, but like maybe
Mhm.
like grapefruit-sized circular rocks kind of sitting right here with a chute right next to it, and you can see a makeshift cannon kind of like embedded into the wall right here as well.
Okay. So Tim will go over there and Investigate.
And as soon as you kind of get close to the rocks, you see, especially the kobolds, like all in this kind of like audience chamber
Yeah.
right here. They start chanting, "Rock, rock, 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 rock."
Can I deduce with an investigation check? I mean, you kind of laid it out, but what would happen if I put a rock in the tube?
Sure.
All right.
Investigation sounds about right.
16.
So the one thing you're able to pick up on here is that you don't know much about kobolds, right? You might have read a lot about them or heard a lot about them. You've never seen one, which is why this kind of like, was a part of the adventure you wanted to go on.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing you recall reading is that kobolds are actually really good inventors.
Okay.
And after looking at this kind of tube and looking at the rocks and kind of seeing how it works, the only thing you can really deduce is that this seems to be multifunctional. Like when you look at the contraption and how it's built, you can tell that putting a rock into this tube isn't just going to do one thing. It's going to set up multiple things. And you can't tell exactly what those things are, but you can tell this is not rudimentary. This is actually fairly sophisticated for what you have heard. You're a little impressed actually at how complex it seems from the outside. And the fact that you can't glean more, based on your intelligence.
Do I have time to pick one up and kind of look at the crowd and hold it up?
Yeah. As you do that, they go fucking berserk. They're like, "Ah! Turtle man, turtle man, turtle man."
Tim.
Tim.
I'll pause if that's kind of end of my
Yeah, I think that's
turn.
probably good for
Yeah,
one turn.
okay.
Okay, back up to Arn.
He's just gonna keep striding like not no care in the world.
Okay. Go ahead and move him up. And as you kind of pass Offnets, he's gonna like lean down and you say, "Good luck, ape man." Wait for me, sir.
Yeah, and his speed. So Derek speed is only
25, right?
25 and mine is 30. So like I just don't care. I just keep going forward and like he's
Good.
like yeah, I guess I don't retort or anything. I just kind of give him a salute as I keep going.
Okay, excellent. Talendier.
Yep, just continuing on the rope.
All right, give me that athletics check. Or acrobatics, sorry.
14.
You're good.
How far do I get?
A 2, a 3. Right about there.
Rings.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
And then back to Tim.
It's funny because when you say Talon deer, it sounds like you're saying Talon deer.
Talon, dear.
Uh,
Pass me my talon, dear.
Tim. Again, this is all very new to him. As he's holding the rock, he casts light on it, so it glows, and then he starts to put it in the tube to hear the crowd's reaction.
Okay.
And if it gets louder, he drops it in there.
Yeah, as soon as you like put it up to like the little like cylindrical, like shaft, they start going nuts. They're like ravenous at this point. You drop it in?
Yep, I drop it in.
As you drop this glowing rock into the tube, they just go rah! And you hear the mechanism go ding, 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 and you hear like you said, multiple things kind of happen all at once, and all of a sudden, you see a fruit pop out of this little hole next to the tube.
Oh no. Is that a nature check on this fruit?
Yeah, if you want to, go for it.
All right. Is it? And basically, I'm looking for if it's familiar and if it looks like poisoned.
Okay, yeah.
Essentially. 15.
So taking one quick look at this and picking it up and kind of like, rotating it around your hands,
Mm-hmm.
it is ripe. It is juicy. You can tell just by like the heft of it that like it's got a lot of nourishment and sweetness to it. You don't detect anything that would give you suspicion that it's poisoned. If anything, you think this is a pretty hearty and sweet little treat that probably gave rise to at least part of the smells that you encountered when you first walked in, from the sweetness of the aromas inside this place. You have a feeling this is probably a delicacy of the kobolds of some way, shape, or form, but it's nothing that you're familiar with. You couldn't put a name to it at all. Nothing that you've encountered previously.
Which is not too surprising for
No.
Tim. I hold the fruit up.
More fruit, Tim. More fruit, Tim.
And I throw it at the happiest, loudest kobold. in
Oh,
that
okay.
Section.
Okay. You actually throw it, and there's this little kobold sitting like right up here, eating his little meat. And as you toss the fruit up, he like drops his kebab and like grabs it and goes, oh, and starts looking around like he doesn't know what to do, and just like like tosses it back really quick.
Oh, to me?
Uh-oh.
All right. All right, I'm holding it, and then I want Tom to kind of skirt left a little
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
Not in line of the cannon, but further so
Okay.
we can get more line of sight.
And as you kind of go over here, actually, you're not quite that far yet, but you see some more pits and some other stuff over there.
Okay.
That should be good. Okay,
Right.
back up to Arn.
Okay. He just says, he looks back to Darik and he goes, "Do not fall behind, Darren. Just
I'm
like
trying. My wee little legs can't make it that far.
He goes, just like Torm intended. See, I'm changing my accent a little bit. He's like, we go straight and true. And he just keeps going.
Okay. So as you hit right about here,
Okay.
you notice that there is like a little lever off to your right-hand side. And it's got this weird looking head to it. Give me a nature check, history check. Yeah, I think those two. Survival, maybe. Any one of those is fair game.
Okay. Then I'll do a survival check. He'll also be like, "Ooh, Tarek, what is this?"
I can't see. I'm too far behind you.
All right. 19.
Okay, cool. So, full disclosure, survival was not one of the ones that had a easy DC for this one. As you kind of look and explore the head and the design of the lever itself, you've interacted with something like this before. What kind of armor are you wearing, actually?
I think I'm wearing, where is it? Inventory. Chainmail.
Okay. Previously in your adventures, you've been exposed to a type of creature called a rust monster. These things are notorious for seeking out and eating precious metals. They're like almost drawn to it, right? Like they don't care about flesh or, anything like that. They're monsters, but they only consume like precious metals.
Okay.
And you can tell that the head of this shaft is very much so depicting that of a rust monster.
And I just say, "Oh, this must be what they meant when they said test your metal.
Good.
Don't touch the lever."
Nice.
Whatever you say, sir.
All right, Talandir.
Yeah, we'll just keep going on the rope.
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics.
It's 15 again.
Okay. What's your AC?
15 as well.
Never a good question.
Not good. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not very good at those. Hey, 17.
Okay. you guys have to help me determine how we're going to resolve this. So as you start swinging to this ring right here, all of a sudden you hear a chunk and a boom from like across the way, and you see this large glowing ball shoot out from the cannon, rocket towards you, and make contact, hitting you square in the ribs as you're kind of hitting this ring right here. Now, you pass your Constitution saving throw to avoid being stunned, which is really good. I don't want to be greedy, but will we roll something else to make sure you hold on to your grasp? I think that's all one thing, right?
Yeah.
I feel like being stunned and then being knocked off are maybe two different things.
That's kind of where I'm in between. I'm not
Yeah.
sure how to rule this one.
Because if it was Constitution, that just do you stay conscious but like an athletics or an acrobatics would be do you stay up there?
Yeah, give us one more acrobatics. You seemed pretty good at those. I think that should be a fair.
Natural
Fair.
one.
Oh no. Trap.
So normally with a natural one in trap, some fun things happen. But I think that this is even more fun the way that this is going. So we're just going to go ahead and just call this one anyway. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
4.
Oh no.
Okay, so you take 5 bludgeoning from the glowing rock that got shot out of the cannon to hit you in the ribs. As let's say, like as it hits you, you go, "Ugh," and you like avoid being stunned, and you're hanging on this ring, and you see another kobold out in the crowd, like right next to you, like right here. And he goes, "Filthy ape man, take this!" And he flings up this hurling feces and just throws it at you. And it's this hurling flaming feces that makes contact with you. You take 5 fire damage.
What?
And yeah, I think you fall to the ground.
And take more fall damage.
Yeah. It's every 10 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, only 3.
That's a lot.
I mean, that's a lot in one round, yeah.
I'm gonna take one of my daggers and throw it at the the poo flinger.
You're going to do what now?
I'm gonna chuck a dagger at him. At the poo flinger.
Okay, go ahead and try and take a range attack at him. With disadvantage, because these are very small things. There's a lot of kobolds around him.
Okay. 13.
With disadvantage. That's pretty
Yep.
good. Roll damage.
Six.
How do you flat out murder this poor kobold in the stands?
So he threw the flaming poo at me, and he's got like this other bag of flaming poo just ready to go, and he throws that one too. The knife hits the flaming poo, hits it, brings it back with the knife, and then just sticks him right in the chest. So he's got this knife sticking out of him with this flaming poo bag attached to him.
So as you flat out murder this kobold with his own flaming poo and an arrow to the face, you hear Offnet say, "Illegal!" And his hand's gonna start to glow. You said your AC was 15?
Yep.
That's 2 hits.
Oh God, this might be the short game for old Talon there.
You take 11 points of fire damage
He is down.
as he casts
Holy shit.
Scorching Ray at you.
He is down.
Filthy ape man, no attack outside the arena.
Yikes.
And back to Tim.
I barely got to know him.
Don't make me spit take my wine.
Tim is going to take that fruit
Okay.
and see if I can put it into the cannon.
Does not fit.
Okay, all right.
It will not go. And as you try to, you see the kobolds run to go, boo! We thought you were cool!
trying new things. I will have Tom maybe go a little further down here.
Okay, yeah. As you kind of go, you get more of the fog cut away, and you finally find the other side of this enclosure. And you
And
can
you
see
see-
through Tom's eyes that there are little
Mhm.
like slits where you can definitely see into whatever is lying beyond this kind of like dividing rock formation.
Okay. Well, yeah. Tim's feeling a little lonely now. So he's gonna take his fruit.
I can hide it if you just want to say it's in your inventory.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
5, 10, 15, 20.
And as you kind of leave, everyone around here, including the one who you tossed the fruit to earlier, is like, "Moo!"
I don't know what you want.
And as you kind of, do you actually say that to them, or are you kind of just mumbling it to yourself?
No, well, I say it in normal voice. So if they're like in like a stands in an arena, they may not be able to
They're
hear
pretty
me, but,
loud. They're probably not going to hear if you're being quiet
Yeah.
about it. Yeah.
and I just glance over at the head honcho over there.
Okay. And we're actually back to Aaron.
Okay. I turn to Darek and say, "Aha, your first test. Go help our fallen friend."
Aye!
And I have him go do his 5 lay on hands points.
Anything for Thorn!
And then I turn towards Off Neats, the quick thumb,
Uh-huh.
and say, "You, ape man." And I kind of talk to, I see Derek, I say, "See you pick up their language quickly when you crusade. Ape man, you must come fight me." And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Compelled Duel on him.
On Off Neats.
On Off Neats. I'm like, "Come fight like a true warrior."
So I think as you say, come fight as a true warrior. So explain to me what happens when Derek goes to go heal Tal.
I kind of like, I see the flaming poo, and I see the whole exchange, of course.
Right.
And I'm kind of like, ugh, like getting angry
Uh-huh.
because he kind of like didn't explain the rules to us, and I do not like that. And so I kind of I just go, "Derek, see to our friend," and I turn and I kind of like glare him down. I guess since it's a bonus action, I'll use my action
Okay.
to cast Thaumaturgy and make my eyes like glow like flames, like
Okay,
white
cool,
flame.
cool.
And I'm like,
So
yeah,
before you get the chance to actually cast Compel Duel,
yeah.
I think you're a little bit taken aback behind you as you hear this, like almost like Xena-esque yell as you see a kobold on a rope go "Aye!" and swing down and attack Derek after he casts the healing spell on Talon.
So I
Oh,
get 5 points of healing. Is that
You
right?
do get, so it's literally like he heals you, and as you come up, you see him like, "Aye, come back, my brother," and you see this kobold on a rope just swing by and knock him. This feels a little dirty. JD, go ahead and give me dexterity saving throw on Derek's part.
Okay. And Brad, since you're in D&D Beyond, I'm just rolling mine because we both have a 0 modifier. So if you see like Aaron rolled, so he got a 17.
Okay,
Or Aaron.
he
I keep
is
saying
not
Aaron.
knocked into the spiked pit.
Oh God.
My God.
Let's see here. 1d4. Looking for damage dice. That's gonna be 10 piercing damage.
Okay. What's his? Okay, he is not doing very well.
And the kobold
He's-
swings up back into the darkness above.
Hell, keep a track of that where he's at. Okay, so that was Darek that took the damage. Yeah.
Yes, that was Darek.
Okay. Cool.
Talon is up though. He has 5 hit points. And not to metagame too much, but I don't think. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. It's D&D. Let's go ahead and do it. If you want to cast Compelled Duel on off needs.
I think I intend to, but maybe like I could tell you were like, I'm not gonna let it. Maybe because I hear the I thing, and I turn back to see Derek get slammed into. Maybe that takes my attention away.
I won't lie to you. I do have a stat block for this guy. So if you want a Compelled Duel, he will fucking duel you.
Okay, yeah, that sounds scary. To totally metagame.
Instant regret.
Yeah, I do think that he would be more concerned about his squire than
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
since,
Cool.
so I'm gonna turn back around and let's see, action, because I already did an action for thaumaturgy.
Which is still active, by the way. You still have the flaming eyes and like the loud voice.
Yeah, so I see him take this huge hit and like almost fall into the pit, and I go, "No, Darren!" And I cast Sanctuary on him.
Okay. He can't be targeted by enemies, right?
Yeah, until the spell ends, any creature who targets a warded creature with an attack or harmful spell must first make a Wisdom saving throw.
Awesome. Cool. Fantastic.
On a failed save, they have to choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
Okay.
But it goes away if he like attacks someone else, right?
Yeah, if
so.
he attacks them.
Okay. Talon, go ahead.
I think he's just gonna give a wide berth to
Yeah.
that. He has 35 feet of movement.
Okay.
So call that 35 maybe.
Yeah, that's probably fair. The dots are signifying difficult terrain, but yeah. Yeah, you can't really see a whole lot. I would say that you maybe get a little bit more, but you can just see kind of where the wall ends a little bit and a little bit more expanse. You do see that the rope does lead into like a cove, like kind of up high on there, and you can't see what's in there, but it seems like there's like a little like flat area you can kind of get to up in that area.
Could I climb there from here?
No. Well, the answer is no. No, you can't. I think even from this distance, and your, keen elven eyes, you can see that there is some sort of grease splattered along the side of this wall in particular, where like it's impossible to climb this thing. Not only is it a flat surface to begin with, but like they put some kind of like slippery substance on there, so you can't even begin to get a good hold on the wall.
How high is this rock?
Can't be super high. We'll say like 12 feet high.
Okay. He's gonna cunning action dash
Mhm.
and just move like.
Okay. Just backtrack a little.
Yeah. Is this climbable?
Can't see why not.
Okay.
Imagine watching this. The guy like runs and then turns around and runs back.
It's like cha, 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 cha.
Slippery wall.
Yeah, he'll get over here and then stop.
Okay. Go ahead, Tim.
All right.
Tim and Tom.
Yep. Tom is gonna go to the crack and see if he can see anything in there.
Okay, cool. So through Tom's eyes, you see on the ground on the side is a little hatch with a bullseye kind of like crudely painted on the top.
Okay. Is the gap enough for him to squeeze through?
Oh, that's a good question.
Maybe not on this turn, but eventually.
Let me take a look. I want to say no. I think that kind of defeats a little bit of what they intended, but
Yeah, that's totally
Let
fine.
me see though. Let me dig into. I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay, no problem. And then Tim, I said I was going to look at the head honcho over there. What is, I guess, their disposition?
Near your position?
No, I mean, off needs.
I'm sorry. What exactly are you asking? Like, what's around Offneat's position?
No, like, what is their disposition? So, like, are they like
disposition.
into
Yes.
it? Are they like, I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm just trying to get a
reading and
idea
listening
of
are
what...
very hard, as it turns out. He's loving it. They are eating this up. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. They've already seen a lot of action. Someone almost got thrown into a spike pit. Another one almost got, fell off some rings. You got this guy with glowy eyes. You're doing stuff with fruit and rocks. Like they're very happy right now. They are very entertained.
Are you not entertained?
Tim is going to take a moment,
Mhm.
and then I think he's cautious about he needs more information. He was
Okay.
trying to think. So he knows what works is putting rocks into the tube.
Yes.
So he's going back.
And
He's
again,
gonna do
same
another
thing.
one.
You see your little buddy over here. As soon as you come back, he's like, "Yes, come, Tim, come."
You knew your name.
Yeah. No, he knows my name because they were
Oh.
chanting Turtle Man, and I said Tim.
That's right. That's right.
So if I have enough action, I'll drop another rock in the tube.
Fuck yeah. And again, you hear you load the rock up and it goes, and you hear the same familiar contraption. It's like the mechanisms pop out, and sure enough, boop, another fruit pops out,
It's a gumball machine.
and they go
Okay.
fucking wild. They're like, yeah.
I'm gonna regret this later. That's fine.
Exploding fruit.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna put like
Okay.
3 more rocks in there eventually.
That's
but...
okay. We'll see you go ahead and pick up that one too. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
That's 2 fruit. Okay. Back to Arn. Arn.
Arin. What does it do? So did that kobold that swung, did it like kind of come in and go out of the arena? Like,
yeah, like you definitely, as you kind of look like closer to the top, you can see that the flames are particularly designed so they give good lighting like for the arena, but you can't see a whole lot like up in the rafters, so to speak.
It's kind of like being on stage or something like that. Where
Exactly, correct. Yes.
Okay.
If you want to, you can do like you can try and like see like really glean up there and make an actual like perception check if you'd like to.
Yeah, I guess I will do that. So I should probably roll. What the heck is going on? My thing is like not reacting. Okay, my perception roll was 14.
It's dark up there. It's very dark. You know that there is at least a kobold up there ready to swing down and attack you guys. And you can't see anything in the darkness.
Okay, I just say, Drats, these biblioclips are confounding me.
Let me try, my liege.
That mean book stealer?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nope. I can't see anything. I'm sorry. Torrent, save me.
I'm gonna move though. Can I move forward still?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of go between.
Okay. And as you do that, I think you're kind of like casually looking up in the darkness, just kind of seeing what's going on, and you don't see any movement.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I guess I would get right here to the edge.
Okay.
And then you said it was slippery looking to
No, that's on the wall over here.
Okay.
The dots just only signify difficult terrain. So like, you can see like spikes and jagged kind of like debris shooting up. So it's not going to be quite easy to traverse this area.
Okay. I just kind of steel myself for my next turn then. And that's it.
Talon.
He's just gonna yell, Dark, boost me. And he just like, without even giving him time, he's going to kind of like vault off him to jump up here.
Okay. Give me athletics with advantage.
Should I roll anything for Dark?
Nope. He's just gonna give the help action.
12.
I'm gonna say it's just good enough. Like just good enough. Like because Dark didn't really get time to prepare for this, you kind of catch him off guard. He's like, and it gets like shoved down to the ground as you like accelerate upwards. You just get far enough to get your hands onto the lip of the top of the rock there.
Can I pull myself up then?
Yeah, sure.
And then I'm going to jump over to this ring.
That's definitely one action.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would just be my move. Can I dash and do it with my bonus action, cunning action?
Yeah, why not? We're not really in combat right now. That's fine. So go ahead and dash and you won't be able to get the whole way, but we'll say that you're like on the rings. Okay.
Oh, you mean I'm just like here?
Yeah, you can't like move over here, jump up here, climb up here, and swing all the way through in one turn,
Okay.
even with a dash. Yeah.
I'm kind of like here-ish.
Yeah, you're just kind of chilling.
Okay. Cool.
Tim.
All right. Tom is going to dash up here.
So
See if we can see what else is going on.
you notice a few things. You notice that right here,
Mhm.
there is a door
Oh.
that has 4 handles, 2 on each side, that seems distinctly different from everything else that you've seen so far.
Mm.
You also, are you close enough? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, actually you are. Through Tom's little eyes, you see a platform.
Hmm.
And as you're standing there, as you kind of like, hopping closer to that area, you see this platform raise up from the bottom and the kobolds start going wild. And as this thing kind of gets raised up, you see a wild beast
Oh boy.
calmly standing on the platform,
Oh.
Does look
just
calm.
sitting and waiting, just very calmly, like intensely focused.
It looks like the
Okay.
horrible ape boss in Sekiro.
Is Tim doing anything?
Oh yeah. Yep. Sorry, I got distracted.
No, you're
By
fine.
the-
I mean, easily distracted. Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. Haven't seen that before either. I wonder if it likes fruit. And I'll put 2 more rocks in the
Only one per turn. Only one per
one.
turn.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll put 1 in.
The same thing. Fruit pops out. You can collect it, and the crowd's like fucking loving it.
All right, and then I will start making my way.
Okay.
Back up where I was.
All right. Cool. Excellent. Back to Arn.
Would I have seen this thing or heard this thing or
I think you would hear a mechanism raising up, and you'd
Okay.
hear the cheers of the kobolds, like exuberance, coming from like over here for sure.
okay. So I turn and see this creature. And I go. I think I would go for it. It would be cowardly for me not to. It would be not courageous of me to keep going. So he's gonna turn and say, haha, worthy adversary, finally. I don't know why every time he talks, he goes, haha, every time.
Hey man, that's his thing. That's
yeah.
cool.
Is that one little square difficult terrain
Yeah, it
sticking
is.
out there? Okay. So that's 10. And basically I get to like there for my I'm
Mhm.
gonna dash. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go blah, 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 and get there.
And as you kind of get there, you hear boom as a rock is shot out of the cannon straight towards you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
18.
Does not hit.
Sweet.
boom, hits the wall kind of north of you a little bit.
Cool. Ha
Talon.
All right, so I'm gonna pull myself up onto the rope
Mm-hmm.
and tightrope across it instead of like swinging between.
Oh, okay. Same thing. Give me a athletic or acrobatics check. I'm gonna do this every time.
11.
Yeah, we'll give it to you.
Yeah.
You do notice though, as you kind of reach the end of the platform here, you hear a kink, and all of a sudden, all of these these slab of spikes here, noted on the map, start pulsing.
Oh God.
And
Oh, what a
unfortunately, one
place
of your
to stop.
unfortunately one of your friends is right there.
He's like proudly like, haha, about the rock that didn't hit him.
Give me a DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Ooh, 14.
Okay. So luckily, Aaron is being very nimbly. So you dodge this kind of boom, stone shot, right? It hits next to the wall next to you. And as it kind of does that, you turn your attention, you hear this mechanism start to like pulsate, and you dive out of the way as it goes and starts like, like literally just pulsating kind of like in that direction.
Okay. Whew.
Talon. I have to read you what you have found.
Okay.
If I can find it, that is. Again, this has the traditional D&D issue of not being well organized or easily organized when you're scrolling through it. Okay. Oh, come on. I know that there's a scroll there. Do you have any magical ability, or are you just pure rogue? Any experience with spells or reading spells or mechanisms or anything like that?
Pure rogue, but I think anybody can maybe that.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Oh, okay. 4.
Okay, so you can't tell what the scroll is, but it is decorated with a giant image of the beast that you see on the ground on that stage right over there.
Cool. Anything else up here?
No, that's it.
Okay. I'll wait.
Okay.
Not much.
Going back to Tim and Tom.
All right. My boy will hop his way with a wider berth around this way.
Mm-hmm.
20. See if there's anything else up there to see.
You don't see a whole lot,
Mm-hmm.
but you do see that there is an actual like portcullis blocking off this little side right there.
Mm.
And go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Yeah.
Nature, survival, any of those.
Nature it is. Oh. I want to show. Oh, 8.
You see a creature, but you've never seen this thing before.
Mm. Interesting.
How I mean we can not metagame, right?
What
He looks like this.
Oh. Beautiful.
Hmm.
Over in that other room. Okay.
Yep. He's just in that little room. He's just kind of chilling.
And then, okay, so thank you, Tom, for your information. Tim, 5, 10, 15, 20. I want to get to like maybe there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm listening for the crowd to see if they're excited when I get closer to the beast or not.
So give me an insight check.
Yeah. And as I'm doing that, I'm also pulling out a fruit, and I want to see their reaction to that
Okay. Okay.
too. 10.
I know, Jamie. So you're trying to do a few things at once, and
Yeah.
because you have never like interacted with kobolds before, this is all very new to you. You're having a really hard time picking up on the nuances of their erratic behavior.
Right.
They just seem kind of like excitable in general, right? Your only interactions with them have them literally screaming and like, revelry, right? So you're having a hard time depicting like what actions are heightening that and dropping that. They just kind of seem like on an even level to you. So you can't really tell anything by that.
Yeah. Okay.
However, you do see that when you pull up the fruit, this monster, this creature, I should say, just whoop, eyes straight on you.
I throw it the fruit.
As you throw it the fruit, it just snatches it in one hand and like gobbles it up really fast.
Nice.
You are technically at the bottom of the round, right? We went with you last the first time, correct?
Yeah, correct. Yep.
So I think at this point, we're going to have another kobold over here.
Oh, wait, I'll say, did Derek go? But maybe if he wasn't told to do anything, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, actually, would he follow you around? What would he be doing?
He just helped me up out of the rock.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
That's true.
Unintentional.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah, without his knowing.
You're going to see this kobold over here stand up, whip out a crossbow, and just yell, "Chop, chop!" And it goes, and he shoots a crossbow somewhere kind of over in this direction. You can't really tell where, but you hear a long bing, and all of a sudden, this creature just goes, like starts going like crazy.
Oh boy.
He's like enraged now.
Yeah. Jerk.
Thank you, James. And we will go up to Aaron now.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta pull that up. Whew. I guess I see this thing get enraged, and I sort of like hunker myself down, and I yell, "For my lady Helena!" And I just go and try and like bonk it with my warhammer.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna turn out. 18?
I need to pull up his stat block because I don't have it right here. Yeah, that'll hit.
Cool. All right. That does 8 damage.
Oh my god. You successfully bonk him on the head. But he's still kind of busy eating the fruit a little bit. Like, kind of catch him on the side as he like, is sitting there, and he seems stunned a little bit. But yeah, otherwise he's kind of just like clipped by it. Not super phased.
Okay. So he's really just like kind of ignoring me, huh?
Not ignoring you per se. I think you caught him off guard with your attack and kind of like clipped him pretty good. So he seems more stunned than anything else.
Okay.
But he's definitely not like, hurt or felled or like, reeling, nothing like that.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I just am ready to fight this thing down while it munches away.
Okie dokie.
And then Darik, I think, I forgot to look how long does Sanctuary. So Sanctuary lasts 1 minute. So I don't know if by this point, I mean, I know we've been doing turns,
we're going in turn order, so it's only
Okay.
been like a turn or two, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I think like 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So I just tell Darik to like stand back and let me handle this.
Hey, let me get close to you and help, though. Hey.
Yeah. Cool. That's it.
Okay. We're gonna have his turn follow yours immediately. Does he have any spells that he would like to cast at this point in time, or you think he's kind of just good?
He is only a level 1 paladin, so he has no spells other than lay on hands.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He's good.
Yeah. So he's just gonna chill. He's gonna sort of also. He pulls out his mace. It doesn't look like he has a shield though. That's weird. Yeah. So he's just ready. Sorry.
Okay. Cool. And we got our first Jamie cat of the night.
Yay.
Okay. Oh shit! The 5-sided die too. I forgot that. I forgot that as well. Talon.
So can I jump down here and kind of like do a that like roll maneuver
Yeah. Sure.
without taking damage?
Give me a acrobatics check just to make sure you're not going to take any damage.
13.
Yeah, it's good enough.
Sweet.
Sick.
And then I'm going to bonus action dash, which 10. So I have no problem getting here. I'm going to give Tim the scroll I found.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, I think this is important. And then I have maybe a little bit of movement left, so maybe get to here.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's fair.
Cool. And then that'll be it. Actually, I can
Okay.
dash again with my action. So I'll get to here.
You dash monster.
Yeah, you look at you dashing all around.
A dasher.
Dashy boy.
A dashy boy. Yeah, it's good. Okay. Tim.
All right. As he's passing by, I can't get out everything I want to say because I don't talk as fast as he dashes. But I take it and I go, oh, there's a target over. And then I look down at the scroll and see if I can read it.
Give me an Arcana with advantage since you're a wizard.
Oh yeah. Check it out. That is either a 12 or a 14. Goodness.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's still good though. As you kind of take the look over this, you see the image on the scroll as you break it open is very clearly the creature in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
And as you kind of like open it up and take a look at it, it is a scroll of speak with animals.
Ooh. Okay. I don't know if it took my whole turn or my action to
No.
open the scroll, but I would cast it then.
Yeah, if you as soon as you see that, you can absolutely cast a spell. Yes.
Okay, I'll cast it and say, "Hello, friend."
Big man hurt head.
Big man confused. What do you want?
Angry. Bell make angry.
What make angry?
Bell.
Bell.
Stop noise.
Do we hear a bell?
Yeah, you heard a bell get hit when the kobold over here yelled and fired off his crossbow.
Oh, okay. Fruit? Make better?
He's kind of shakes his head, but he's still like ravenously eating the fruit you gave him beforehand.
Oh, okay.
No, he's
Right.
he's angry. Like you kind of get the
Yeah.
impression from this conversation that like he's gonna go after Aaron like as soon as he's done eating this fruit, basically.
Oh boy.
I've got a lot to say, but if we're going in round order, I don't know. I would just
Yeah,
try
that's
and gesture
probably
to
enough.
Aaron to not attack is what I'm gonna try and.
You know, I think we will retcon a little bit,
Okay.
especially because it's on your turn. We're gonna say that Tom, when he was kind of like looking through the holes over on this side,
Yeah.
you did see that on the far side over here, there's a large gong
Oh.
that also has an image of this creature on it.
Okay.
Do I see that now?
No.
Possible.
These are you have to like actively be looking through the peepholes to really get a good look.
Got it.
Yeah. So I think I would just try and tell Arn not to attack.
Okay.
And then Tom, I don't think I've moved yet, and maybe that's what he does.
Yeah, that
have him
works.
Spend his time looking through the hole to see what else he can see, and he sees the gong. Maybe
That sounds good.
okay. And I will not move.
Yeah. For full clarification, when you asked about how he feels or what he wants, he said,
Twinkle Sun make me angry, but Crash make me calm.
Crash.
and as he's sitting there, you see that he is actively scoffing down the rest of the fruit that you gave him, and
Mhm.
it is now gone. He's completely consumed all the fruit out of his hand. And it goes back up to Aaron.
I go, haven't had enough, hey? And I try and hit it again with my one hand.
Okay.
I said don't.
You did say, I was like, never fear, Tim, I can handle this.
No, it's perfect.
And let's see what I rolled this time. 11.
That will not hit. You actually see now as you kind of like strike at this creature that it's wearing like this kind of makeshift half plate armor. So you make boom contact, but it just like bounces straight off. And he's like it pumps up his chest and like looks straight at you.
And I just like narrow my flaming eyes and go, in the name of Torm, I shall vanquish you. And I guess that's it for now.
Okay.
I love it.
Is Derek doing anything?
I guess I tell Darek, I go, Darek, take my javelins from my back. And I just,
Aye, sir.
so yeah, I tell him to take the javelins, and then I'm assuming like because he has to like unloose a buckle or something like that. That maybe that's his action. But my intent is to maybe have him launch some javelins.
Okay. How many javelins does he have now?
I guess I just have him take. How many do I have? I have him just take 2.
Okay.
I go, no more than 2.
Okay.
Leave my
Excellent.
cooking pots alone. I carry cook utensils with me, so.
All right,
that's
Tal. It's all you.
So as I was running by Tim, he said something.
Mm-hmm.
What did he say?
There's a target. Oh, they're gone.
Okay.
But you can decipher that if you want, but that's what he said.
I think he. Oh boy. Sure. Yeah, he'll just look through these slits too.
Okay. You very clearly see the gong over there that has the creature's depiction on it. You see, I don't think you actually see the bullseye, but you see like kind of a wide open berth over here.
I'm gonna take my bow out and shoot the gong.
Okay. Give me a ranged attack.
16.
Yeah. Your arrow flies true. You hear a boom. And Aaron, as you hear the gong kind of resound throughout this gladiatorial arena, you see a wave of peace kind of flow off of the creature's face in front of you. And you just, and as that kind of happens, you hear all the kobolds around you go,
So, having done that, I'm going to probably have a little bit of movement. Just move down and like look through some more of these
Okay.
slits.
As you kind of look through that slit, you see that the gong has actually disturbed some bats that are now swarming around here, kind of flying around the cavern. And they came from like a little nook right behind the gong.
Okay. I think that's it for Talon.
Okay. And then back to Tim.
All right. Tim walks up to the creature. Arn, please
Yes.
stop.
Stand back, my turtle friend. I have this.
He is no threat. And I give him another fruit.
Gladly takes it and starts munching on it, but not quite as frantic as he was last time.
Feel better?
You vouch for this creature.
Uh,
Feel a little better.
Gong help?
Gong help.
And he's like nodding emphatically.
And then I just, because I'm doing a lot of talking, so I just go to Arn and say, our goal is to leave. He will not harm us.
My goal is to show my sweet Derek how to be a knight.
You're sweet.
The creature is just kind of eating this fruit, kind of like watching you guys, like kind of like just back and forth, not really understanding what's going on, just eating this fruit happily.
And then Tom, 15, 20. Is this thing still pulsing?
We'll say yeah, it's going off still.
Is it all the way to the ground, or can he like run under it?
If he wants to make a dash over this way, I say
Yeah,
we have to roll like acrobatics or something just to kind of make sure, keep him honest.
No, he will dash to me.
Okay.
That's it. That's good. For
Okay.
now.
Up to Aaron. Arn.
Okay.
Our Ian.
He kind of like does the Darth Vader looking back and forth between the Emperor and Luke to like to Tim and this creature, and he narrows his eyes. He goes, my turtle friend, you say I shouldn't vanquish this foe?
You can respond.
I do.
And he looks to Darek and says, Derek, sometimes diplomacy is the best option for a knight. Put those javelins back on my back. And he just like stands there.
And as you
So
kind of turn and look to him, he's just like holding the spears, and he's like, "Oh, all right, okay."
And then he goes back to the door, and he turns in.
Give me athletics, acrobatics, anything while this thing is pulsating.
Oh, that's fucking right.
Arn wouldn't think about it,
Athletics 10. Or
Just
why did I?
well,
I didn't- actually, I meant so.
well, here's the
Can
thing.
I keep the roll and add my like? I forgot. I accidentally rolled acrobatics, but it's 13 because I said athletics, so I meant to do athletics. So my modifier for athletics is +3, so 13.
Well, I'll even say we can retcon this a little bit. I don't want to have you. I don't think your character would willingly just like jump into a pulsating
Right.
trap.
True.
Like,
So we
okay.
don't have
That's
to. We don't
pretty
have to
tough.
do that.
Gonna walk into a spear.
Yeah,
right?
you can go around it clearly and like just
Okay.
get around.
All right. Yeah,
You'll
that's
just
my
be a
bad
little
for
bit
like.
further back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait for me, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fine.
what the heck is going? Okay, sorry. We were both trying to move at the same time. That's what was happening. Cool.
That should be fine. Yeah.
Cool. Is
And
it?
as this is all happening, the kobolds are still. Talon.
Talon is gonna keep investigating these holes.
So go ahead and give me a perception or investigation check.
13 investigation.
Okay. Where is that? There it is. What was the check?
13 investigation.
Okay. Again, you see as you're kind of walking by here that right in front of you is a door that's very clearly labeled, or it's very clearly a door. It has 4 handles, 2 on each side, right?
Okay, I'm gonna turn the handles.
Well, it's like a grip. It's not like a turny
okay.
thing. It's like a gripping. Yeah.
All right, so I'll just try and open the door.
Okay. As you pull it, you notice that there are 2 bells at the top of the door itself, and as you pull the door, they're very like they're very camouflaged into the top of it. So as you pull the door, all of a sudden you hear it go ding 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 ding, and the gorilla-esque creature once again goes like becomes enraged.
Oh no.
I'll step through the door then. Can I do that?
You did not open the door.
Oh,
It like had
Uh,
just enough movement to ring the bells, and then ching, 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 like wouldn't actually open.
can I open the door and then like, is it gonna close automatically?
You cannot open the door.
Oh, I can't even open it.
No,
Oh,
you
okay.
can't even open it. Yeah.
I'll move up here then and shoot another arrow at the.
Okay, give me a dex roll or dex attack.
What a roller coaster of emotions for this guy.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah, 13's good. Again. Well, actually, no. I guess you can't make an attack because you already used your action to try and open the door, didn't you?
True.
Oh, is that an action? Then yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I think so. So no gong for this turn. Tim, you are right in front. You have a front row seat to this thing, just like starting to turn enraged,
Oh shit.
and you hear the kobolds go.
Um. Don't ring the bells. I have first things first. I have Tom 5, 10, 15, dash up to
Okay.
here, maybe. And then Tim takes that third fruit, kind of drops it at his feet,
Okay.
backs like slowly backs
Okay.
up, and then starts going this way.
Okay.
And I yell to Talon, "Gong again, please." And that's it.
You see, the fruit actually grabs his attention. He rushes over and starts eating it intently. Back up to Aaron.
He's like, I knew, and sees it like calm down. Like he kind of does a double take. So I guess, well, Tim's coming this way. Talendar is going that way. He's just gonna kind of go back to what he was doing and call out to Talon. That like, my friend, we're going this way. And
Okay.
so 10, probably like to there then, probably in rough terrain.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he's like right behind you.
Okay, cool. And that's
All
it.
right. Excellent. That's going to be the 5th turn for that. All right. Telendir.
All right, can I use that? Can I attack?
Yeah,
this
you can
now?
attack it now.
Dirty 20.
Yep, absolutely. And again, Tim, you can see a wave of serenity pass over this creature's face as it is munching happily on its fruit. Anything else on your turn?
Well, so now I'll move down and kind of like look through these slits.
So you don't see anything through those slits. We'll say once you get down here, you see this kind of crudely painted hatch over here. But you also notice this pile of rocks down here as well. And with your keen elven eyesight, you see some like glinting kind of light shooting off of something buried in it beneath it.
Okay. I'll cunning action dash just to get over here.
Yeah, 5, 10, 50, yeah, that should be fine. Okay.
That's 70 feet of movement to go.
Yeah, you
from
should be fine.
here to there. And then I will do nothing. That'll be it.
Iron.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just like. I imagine he's
Wait,
like.
Tim?
Oh yeah, Tim.
Did Tim not go?
No, I just went. And did
No,
it.
Arn moved up and
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm after
Tim.
a boy down there.
Just kidding. It's all you, Tim.
Mr. Searcher Man down there. All right, Speedy Boy. Let's see if you can zoom past these guys. 5, 10, 15,
And keep in mind, the spikes are moving.
20, 25, 30, 35. Okay. He'll stop there then.
Okay.
Since they're moving. And then Tim. I don't like our companion being so far down. He's fine. He's fast. So I'll start making my way 5, 10, 15, 20. Maybe right there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. That's good.
Okay. Arn.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna kind of just like work his way through all this stuff and do his best to. So is that spike trap pulsating in front of me?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Does it reach all the way across? Like,
Yeah, this one in particular is like ching 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 ching. Yeah, it's like it's hitting against the wall. Yeah.
And is it like different things moving like pistons all at different times, or is it like kind of the like choom choom choom?
It has a rhythmic motion to it. You can definitely do that timing thing where you like dash across. Yes.
Okay. And he kind of like gets ready, and he looks back at Dark and says, "Sometimes a knight must use his feet more than his arms." And then he goes, "Look, watch this," and he just tries to time it and go.
Okay, give me athletics or
Yes.
acrobatics.
Okay, athletics for sure. Ooh, 18.
Yeah, you very easily
Oh, nice.
get across.
Okay, and I just look at Dark and I go, "Whenever you're ready, this is a good test. It is your turn."
And as you
Oh,
see
no.
him stand up and go, "Hi, I'm right behind ye." Oh, what's his AC?
I don't think it's very good. His AC is 14.
14. Yep, that'll hit.
Oh boy.
You see again a kobold from the rafters swing down with its Xena-like cry. Try and knock him into the pit.
Oh god.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
He's got to reroll,
Um,
right?
I silvery barbs and yeah, reroll, take the lower.
Nice.
That actually made a difference.
Oh,
Nice.
So yeah, you see him go, "Ah!" He swings through. And describe how it looks when Tim casts silvery barbs.
all right. He uses this move for something else that may or may not come up in this campaign, but he goes, Mr. Kobold, and he does this like thing with his neck and it's like shell, so it's like moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Like those dancers that like move their head around. To distract him. And like there's some shininess that comes off of his shell.
Okay, awesome. Actually, as you do that, you see the kobold, instead of, potentially wounding Derek and like, pushing him into the pit, you see him get distracted by this mesmeric kind of like dance that Tim's doing and actually loses his grip on the rope and goes flinging into the pit, getting impaled on there.
Yes.
Oh. And then the second part of Silvery Barbs is giving advantage
Yes.
to Derek.
There you go.
Darek, I just call him
Darek.
Darek sometimes.
Sorry.
Doric.
Derek.
Or Darren.
Let's see. If he
Oh.
dashes, that gives him 50 feet, right?
Ability check or saving throw.
5,
he gets advantage
10,
on.
15, 20. Okay, so he can actually make this whole dash now if he dashes with it. Okay. So you're gonna see him go, "Hi, thank ye, turtle man. I'll see you on the other side." And he's gonna do. Actually, I guess you roll for this, don't you, Jay?
Um,
I'm assuming he's gonna try and just rush towards you. That's what I had in mind.
yeah. I mean, if you want to, I can roll.
Yeah,
for
go
it.
ahead.
Okay. So that's going to be also an athletics.
With
so
advantage.
with advantage. So it's gonna. I'm just gonna pick one that has a +1 to it because that's what his thing is. So I'm rolling religion on my character sheet, but
Okay,
that's because
cool.
it's mine. With advantage. Oh, the first one was a critical fail, and the second one was an 8.
8 total.
8 total.
He goes, I'm coming right after ye. And you see him, he's like jumping, he's diving, he's like really doing a pretty good job getting to like right about here.
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as he like stops, it's like mid-air, boom, just like gets totally hit by the side, gets pulsated by this thing. And let's see how much damage he takes.
He's down to 4 from before.
He might be in trouble. No, spike pits, not worried about that. Where? There it is.
Slab of spikes.
Take 7 piercing damage and knocked prone.
Oh.
So he's down.
So you see Derek just go unconscious on the side here, laying there unconscious
Okay.
in the rough terrain.
And the orange just goes, no.
I wasted a spell slot.
All right, Talon,
On
on the far side of the map.
I'm gonna investigate this area, look for the shiny object.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a investigation. I think investigation actually makes the most sense.
18.
Okay, that should be more than enough, I would imagine. There it is. Okay, so as you investigate, you can tell that under the rocks is some sort of reflecting metal. Like it seems like something large is reflecting, bless me, light out into like the cavern as you kind of like, glean inside of it.
Can I uncover this thing or can I reach for it?
Yeah, if you want to try and get it out from under there, give me a dexterity check.
Just straight dex.
Just a straight dex. I guess you could do sleight of hand actually if you want to.
Oh, I have expertise in that.
Actually, hold on. Wait. Actually, I'll stop that. I'm going to say with an investigation check of that high, not only do you see there's something in this pile of rocks, you also see that there's a trap inside of this pile of rocks as well.
Ah,
There's a mechanism that has like some crude like slabs of metal and wood that are built to like extend out and thrust.
can I disarm the trap?
Yes. You can either disarm the trap or you can try and slide out what's ever in there while avoiding the trap itself. You can do either one. It's effectively the same thing. They're both
Yeah.
a dex check, a sleight of hand check. So either
Well-
one, you can disable it or you can try and slide it out.
So I have expertise in thieves' tools. So I think I'm going to use that
Okay.
to try and disarm it.
Okay.
24.
Yeah, that is a lot. So yeah, you're totally fine. You're able to successfully disarm the trap, rendering it null. And
Cool.
once you do that, you can take your time and kind of slide it out as much as you would like to.
Yes.
And you see that underneath all of this is a like 5-foot solid brass mirror. If I can delete the rest of these rocks. Eventually. Yeah, that's located right there.
Cool. Yeah, I'll just pick it up.
Okay. That is definitely your turn.
Yeah.
Tim.
All right. Can I investigate the mechanism that is the pulsating spikes?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Just
You might not be able to get close to it though. What is that? 5, 10,
Well, yeah,
20.
yeah. I just
Wait, this one or this one?
the one that took out our boy.
Also, you know what? Just for simplicity sake, we'll say you can get there. That's fine. Yeah, if you want
I'm
to check
even
out
good just like being
where
here.
it's attached, it'd be right here. Yeah.
Okay. Just to see how it like. I'll roll for it obviously, but like just to see how it all is attached and how it
Yeah. Go ahead.
works. And that is a 14.
You can see that's a mechanism of like pistons. You can't tell exactly how it's being operated, but with that high of a roll, I think you can probably feel pretty confident that there's a certain critical points in the mechanism where if you were to strike it, it could possibly disable it.
I'm also thinking like, could it burn?
Yes, absolutely. You see
Okay.
a lot of metal, you see a lot of wood, and the metal doesn't seem to be like super strong. Like if you hit it in the right spot, yeah, absolutely.
Because my idea, and just to conserve magical essence, if you will, is to create a bonfire in that spot.
Okay, yeah.
To hopefully get it to burn and stop. So I
Yeah,
think that's
go
what I
ahead.
would do. So yeah, I cast create bonfire in a 5-foot area, basically encompassing the kind of the working parts of that.
Give me Arcana, Performance, anything else that you think, if you could justify it, that would help you target the correct area of this mechanism with bonfire. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah,
I think Arcana, Performance.
yeah. I mean, Arcana is where I'd want to go for sure.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Oh my gosh, I have a +6, 8.
I will say this. I think that with that roll, you have slowed the mechanism.
Okay.
So instead of activating every turn, it's going to activate every other turn for now. Cool?
You should be able to get your squire. He speaks slower when he's casting spells.
You're going to hear the creature call out to you, Tim. You say, "Careful, careful."
Hmm?
That's it. Just like careful.
Okay.
And the kobolds are going crazy. They're loving this fucking like unconscious person about to get mashed by the thing. Like they're loving it. Aaron.
Okay. And so is the thing stopped for this turn specifically, or like for right now for me going?
You can see that it's like slowed. So this turn it would have activated and smashed into Derek again, but it's very clearly like sputtering and slowing a little bit.
Okay. Then I want to try and pull him away from it if I can.
Yeah. Strength check.
Okay.
Athletics is fine if you want to use that too.
Yeah, can someone just roll for me real quick and
Yeah.
+3, so 20
+3?
+3. Sorry, yeah.
17.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that's good enough. You're able to successfully drag him away from the pistons.
Okay. And I guess since that's my action, I can't like heal him or anything. So
Yeah.
that will be my turn then.
And you hear let's do his death roll. Okay.
Death roll.
Excellent. That goes now to Talon.
So I'm gonna grab the mirror
Mm-hmm.
and with it,
Yeah.
just kind of move back this way. We'll throw a dash in there.
So how are you holding this mirror?
I'm thinking I'm just gonna show the beast himself in the mirror, just to see what happens.
He does not like that. You show him that, and he goes. He starts to like get ready to charge the mirror.
I'm gonna drop it flat. So
Okay.
it's shiny side down for a second.
Okay.
We'll call that my turn.
Okay. Tim.
He said careful. I'm gonna send Speedy Boy up 10, 20, 30.
Give me
40?
a
Is that okay?
acrobatics or athletics check.
Perfect. He has a plus. Oh, it only has stealth and perception. Oh, it has its modifiers on here. I have to roll with regular die for this one. Oh, Dex +3. So I'll just do whatever is +3. 14.
Okay, yeah, he's able to boop 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 dodge through.
And I dashed, so that's 40 total feet.
Awesome.
Counting the difficult terrain. So does he see anything up there that's worth seeing?
So you see a few things. Let's see here. Crude arrows painted on the walls indicate the exit is in front of you. A closed metal portcullis festooned with a multitude of locks. Scrawled on the wall nearby are the words, "No knock knock." The word let's see, what else? Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, you're good. Good. I think that's everything.
Okay. Yeah, let me know. I think what I don't want to use all my spell slots. I'll wait. Tim will just kind of go like
Just hang out.
over here more. Yeah, like just more towards the wall, just kind of keeping an eye out on everything, looking down at my beast friend who warned me, trying to figure out what exactly he might be talking about.
Okay.
But maybe hold an action, but I don't have a specific action I'm thinking of, so just hold.
Okay. It's good for Tim. The gorilla is going to fucking attack this thing. So not Talon. He's not attacking Talon, but he's gonna go and rush and grab this thing and just fucking toss it. Talon.
Where
Roll
does it
me
go?
a d4.
1.
Throws it to the north here. And then rushes up and grabs it. Roll another d4.
2.
Runs over here. Grabs it. Do it again.
3.
Pushes you out of the way. And that'll probably be his turn. Okay. And back to the top of the order. So that's you, Jeremiah.
Yeah. So now that I have him pulled free, I guess one thing I should have asked way before, because we're level 3 and we're
Mhm.
adventuring, would any of us have like potions on our personage?
Yeah.
I should have I didn't even think about that, but I realized we probably should have asked.
I'm gonna say no for now.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so what I shall do is, oh, my medicine sucks. I'm not gonna use all of my lay on hands bank, but I'm gonna give him 7 hit points back.
Okay.
And I'm gonna like specifically like brush his face and be like, Darren, come back to me. I can't lose another squire.
As you do this, I think you like wash the magic and you see his eyes flitter up and go, I did I make it?
You made it. You made it.
I knew I could.
I knew it too.
Good.
Yeah,
He'll stand up on his turn. Anything else for right this second?
I think I would have moved forward, but I'm gonna like just kind of stay to make sure he makes it to his feet and stuff. Yeah.
All right, Talon.
So is there like a door here or anything? Or is it just open? Like we can just, once we get there, we're out.
Yeah, it's open ground right here, and then a portcullis right there with a bunch of arrows kind of pointing in this way, and that phrase saying "No knock knock."
But it's open.
It's a portcullis lowered with a bunch of locks on it. Like you can see, like there's like a bunch of things like holding it secure. But yes, it is like the exit. It's locked, but that is the exit. Yes.
I'm gonna go back over here and shoot this again.
The gong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Give me a shot.
25.
Yeah, absolutely. Dong. You see him kind of like step away a little bit, but he gets a little bit more calm as it happens.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, actually, I'll move back over towards the mirror.
Okay. Tim.
Arn.
Hi.
Hold. Little Tom, I will conjure you if needed again. And I let him go to see if anything happens. Try to get to the door. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20.
Yeah, so
you can, yeah.
This is so fucking perfect. You see this cute little rabbit just like hopping delicately in this large open field, like heading straight for the exit, like not a care in the world. And he gets pretty far in there when you see scythes swing from the top.
Oh no.
You see flames erupt from the side.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. There it is. And you see spikes shoot up from the ground.
Yep.
And poor little Tom just eviscerated.
Oh no.
And the camera pans back to Tim. And putting this all together, you see a little tear. We knew this was going to happen, but we had to be sure.
Yeah, when you lock these things in place, they are hard to activate. Jesus. Okay.
And I think I turn to, or I say to Arn again, there's a door to the west. And I turn and I start to head that way.
Yeah.
I don't know how far I can get, maybe that far. Because of the difficult terrain.
Yeah, I like that. That's fair.
Yeah, I'll stop there.
And the kobolds are loving this. They start taunting you as you start walking by, like, "Ah, poor bunny, go bye-bye!"
He was a beautiful rabbit.
Okay, excellent. The gorilla is now just chilling. And he actually seems kind of sad, and he kind of looks towards you and goes, "Miss your friend."
Do I understand him though?
You don't. No, Tim still does, because he's got Speak with Animals up.
Oh, he turns. Okay, he turns it.
Yeah, to Tim. Yeah. Arn.
Boy. He goes, yeah, he's thinking about it. He's like, well, I am a tiefling. Fire doesn't scare me.
The size and the spikes, though, might.
Yeah. And he looks to Darik and says, this time, prove it to yourself so you know we must do this again. And then he like sprints back across. I don't know if it's going this time.
I mean, to be fair, this thing is a little bit disabled now, so not as big of a concern.
Okay.
So just give me an athletics check just for honesty.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, it's good enough. You're totally set.
Okay. And would you say that like dashing would cross the entire ground there?
We'll say yes.
Okay. And then Darik has to do the same thing.
Yep, same thing. Yep. You got
Okay.
it.
And he goes, I believe in you.
I made it once, I can make it again.
Agreed, friend. And 3.
How much did you heal him for?
I gave him 7 hit points.
Yeah, this does exactly 7 damage. So once again, he's like, same thing, like Super Mario jumping over the terrain, just boom, just gets fucking blindsided by this thing. And it starts pulsating again, and he's unconscious once again, and the kobolds go wild.
Okay.
Thank you, Jamie.
Okay. Yep, the kobolds go wild.
The kobolds go wild.
They sound like cats.
Yeah. All right, that's it then.
And our second Jamie cat. Getting all the Jamie cats today. Death saving throw for our buddy. Okay. Awesome. Talon?
Okay. I'm gonna go back.
Mhm.
Grab the mirror because I
Okay.
feel like it's gonna have something to do. Use cunning action dash.
Okay.
So I don't know how far I just went.
Yeah.
It's probably
5,
like
10, 15,
that's probably
20,
about 40
40, 50.
because I was like right here.
Yeah. 50 feet so far.
50 feet so far.
Yeah.
So I have 20 left. I'm gonna get here, rest that there, and I'm gonna using my action. I want to disable these bells.
Let's metagame a little bit because I want to keep this moving. I don't want to
Okay.
waste too much time. We're going to put the mirror right here.
Okay.
Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Oh. So the mirror is facing this guy then,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna get out of the way.
Do you want to like call out to him?
Yeah, I'll ring the bell.
Okay, yeah, cool. Or well, yeah, sure, why not? We'll say that. Okay. Tim. You do hear the bell ring out, and you see the creature kind of like get enraged and turn towards the sound.
Looks like another of your kind is challenging your territory. And I'll kind of get next to him and no, I don't want to touch him. I'm not that dumb. And I kind of just get up closer and stand back and wait.
Okay. Okay, cool. And sure enough, he's going to turn, see his reflection on the mirror, leap over in one smooth bound, use all 4 of his arms to grab all 4 of the handles on the door, and just rips it off and throws it across the way, effectively clearing your way through now. The mirror goes flying, the gongs go away, the bells go away, and the doorway to this other chamber is open.
Nice.
Let me see if I can do this too. This is the question I'm wondering. No, I mean that's fine. It does the trick. We get the idea. Awesome. Jamie, what are you doing, buddy? Okay. We'll say that's his whole round. I think that's fair. Arn.
Go back for Dark.
Dark, no.
So last time you had me do athletics. Do you want me to do
Yeah,
the same
thing.
thing?
Yep.
Okay. Critical fail.
No.
This is ridiculous.
I would like you to roll me a D4, sir.
Okay. 1.
I knew it was going to be that one. I just had a feeling. As you reach forward to grab Derek and like pull him forth from the rubble, you see. Actually, you don't even see it. It just kind of happens. Rubble from the top of the cave collapses down on you, striking you.
Oh, God.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Can't be surprised. Okay. 18.
No.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, you avoid damage and you avoid being stunned for a round.
Shit.
But it does successfully stop you from actually grabbing him out of the way of harm.
Okay. Let me just see what we got here. Okay, that's touch too. Okay. All right, then I guess that's it for me. And then he has to do his death save.
Yes, he does.
He's totally gonna die.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Talon.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot the gong again.
Okay.
Oh boy, 8.
Does not hit.
I'm gonna run over here.
I'm gonna say you evoke an attack of opportunity on that one.
Oh boy.
Okay.
What's
15.
your AC?
If we, I mean, you could metagame and cunning action disengage.
Oh yeah.
But
Bless you,
you
JD.
probably want to do that.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. And you're sneaking around the corner.
Sometimes a
Yeah.
knight must know when to flee.
Now that you get in this room, you do get a little bit more of a view of what's going on in here. You see this creature over in the top corner. You see the kobold spectators kind of on the thing over there. You see the gong. The bats are flying around. You also see that down this way, there is a large metal door with some very clear locks on it that seem to be sealed shut. There's no obvious way to open the door.
Cool.
Anything else on your turn, sir?
No, I'll just be done with that, I think.
Okay. Tim.
Well, seems very mad. Just gonna try and navigate situation. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oop, let me scooch by you real quick. This is my goal, but I don't know if I want to do it. Not knowing, I would be like, Talon, did you shoot the gong?
I missed it.
And then I think what I'll do is I'll be like, friend, more fruit, and I'll point down where the little like to the south.
Mhm.
I'll try and run by him if I can do that.
Give me a persuasion with disadvantage.
Oh no. Okay. First one is a 15. Second one is a 21. So 15.
Okay, I'm gonna say you distract him just enough where he turns around and looks that way, and you're able to scurry by him. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
The fastest you've seen Tim go. That's it. Yep.
Oh, it's his turn now.
He can see me probably.
He is supposed to attack the closest player character to him
That he can see.
that he can see. You did. Let's see. Yeah, I think he'd absolutely do it. So you distract him with the comment about fruit, and once he realizes there isn't any fruit down that way that he can obviously
Darn it.
see,
Yeah.
he's gonna turn around and leap at you.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna make 3 punch attacks at you.
Okay.
What's your AC?
17, baby.
Oh wow,
Jesus.
you're bulky.
Oh yeah, turtle.
Portal boy.
Okay, none of them actually hit.
Oh.
That's fucking wild. He does get one more. He's gonna try and fling you.
Yep.
That one will hit. So he gets very, very upset that he can't actually damage you. So he's like, I think what was probably gonna happen, actually, just for some flavor here,
Mhm.
we're gonna say you see him coming and he's like tuck into your shell.
Yeah.
So he's gonna like ding, 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 like start hitting at your shell, get frustrated, just pick you up and fling you.
Yes.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
All right. Dex saving. 12.
That is actually what you needed. Yeah. So he can't even throw you. Somehow you just like evade his grasp.
I'm much heavier than I look.
Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Okay, back to the top of the round.
All right, I retry getting my square out of the jam.
All right.
Here I'm just about to sit down. I can roll.
Has he done 2 death saves?
Yes, he has.
Eric is doing that. Yeah. All right, athletics. Here we go. Better this time. 13.
Yes, I think
But
you're
not
able to
great.
successfully drag him out.
Okay.
Just as this thing pulses again.
All right. Well, I hope he doesn't die in this next turn. That's my turn then. I'm just like, Derek. And yeah.
Okay.
We just tell Joe
another
that he
save.
died anyway.
Yeah. No matter what happens.
No matter what
Yes.
happens.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, yeah. That's that. All right, Taliesin. Or Talon, sorry.
Oh, sorry. That's me.
That's me.
I'm gonna shoot that again.
All right, let's see it.
24.
Yes.
Sorry, 22.
Still fine. Boom, boom. And same thing, you see him kind of calm down now.
Is this thing like bolted to the ground?
The gong?
Or is it? Yeah, or like
Yes,
can I
it
just
is.
pick
It
up
is
and
like
carry it away?
fixated onto the wall. Yeah, you can't
Okay.
move it at all.
So my plan was just go take it.
Yeah, no, unfortunately,
Just
you
in
cannot.
case. All right, I'm gonna head down here then and investigate what this is all about.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me an investigation for that.
12.
12. Oh, where are you? There it is. A circular metal hatch is attached to the floor, colored in concentric circles of red and white.
So this is flat on the floor?
Flat on the floor. Bolted
Okay.
down. No obvious way to open it. No lock. No handle. Nothing.
Okay. That's probably good enough for my turn.
Yeah. Tim.
I see him calm down, and I go, I should have explained. Put rock in tube, and I point and get fruit.
He just kind of looks at you. Friend.
Friend. And I kind of like slowly back away.
Okay. He's kind of just
Bye.
chilling. He seems very calm. However, both you and Talon hear a low rumbling in the distance. And you can see
Okay.
that these roving bats are now flying around frantically.
Yeah. I do anything? I don't know if I should yet. 15, 20, 20, 30. So maybe go near Talon and look at. I just want to look at that door. You said it's just bolted shut and looks like
Yeah.
it don't open.
As you look at the door itself, let me see if I can give you a better description of what it actually looks like here.
Mhm.
Okay, so a 20-foot tall hollow dome of rock juts out into the cavern, forming this kind of like little a cove here, right?
Mhm.
Give you a little more room to see. A thick wooden door blocks the entrance to this chamber, armed with two massive locks. And they look very shiny, like very hefty and durable, and nothing that you could like, easily take off.
I look at Talon. I don't think we leave. Our exit is obvious. Maybe through that. And I'll leave it at that.
Okay. Back to the top of the round.
Okay, so I've pulled him away. I'll give him the rest of my lay on hands.
Okay.
So that means he's up 8 hit points.
Okay.
And then I'll do my movement to try and get out of there. So really just like,
And as you cross the precipice
Yeah.
right here,
yeah,
Cannonball.
what's your AC?
18.
I think you're fine.
I think I'm fine too.
To hit is +5.
Oh God.
17. Misses,
Ooh.
right?
Another
Yeah.
like swinger.
Just
Yep.
barely.
Another swinger comes down. Whoosh, misses you just barely.
Man, if I hadn't done anything yet, I would ask if I could knock him down, but I feel like I've already stabilized and moved.
Yeah, it's
so.
a good turn.
Yeah. Cool. And then Darek, I guess, gets
No, my
bearings.
liege.
He'll
Yeah,
follow
whatever.
you
Okay.
and say, take a wide berth from the pit.
Right.
All right. Talon.
Talon's gonna wander down here.
Okay. As you wander down, you don't really see too much, honestly. Nothing that draws interest from you.
So I'll go ahead and dash with my bonus
Okay.
action. Anything up close that I can tell about the door?
The locks are steadfast. Like you take one look at this thing, like there's not even a keyhole to try and open it. Like these locks are designed to like never open. They look hardcore.
Okay.
You also hear
Huh.
that rumbling get very quickly, like a lot louder. And the bats rush away from it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope. I think
Tim.
that's it.
Realizing that, maybe I go back up to my boy here and I'm like, how do we leave?
Ooh.
Do you know?
What would he say to that? Give me a second here. Must get past door.
And I point to the one that Talon's
He shakes his head.
like shakes his head. Yes.
No, shakes his head as in no. Like, and he
Oh.
points back to the other one.
Oh, the exit.
Yeah, the exit.
Ugh, shit. Okay.
And I think that the bats are close enough to you where they're going to make an attack on you.
Oh, shit. Oops.
And that will hit. You see the bats descend on you, and they start attacking you. That's more than that. Where is it? You take 5 piercing damage.
Ouch.
As the bats swarm all over you. Okay.
What are these things?
And the girl is just gonna like go back to his
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 best
stand.
friend just got attacked. He's not gonna hang out and help out.
No, not with the bats. Top of the order.
Okay. I'm gonna.
You know, I'm
But
gonna
I'm
tell
not-
you guys that we have to go back. That's why
I'm gonna like try and go wherever I need to go to be not close to this, but not close
Yeah,
to
you
this.
you can't. I mean, yeah, you can kind of thread the needle a little bit there. Yeah. Give me an athletics check.
Lord, and then Darik is gonna go fucking down again. 14.
You're good. You make it.
Okay, I'm gonna dash too. And do you want me to roll for him?
Do you want me to roll for him
You can roll for
to
him.
make
yeah.
it more exciting?
Yeah. He gets +1 to athletics. Oh yeah, you have the sheet. I forgot.
Oh, he fucking makes it no problem at all.
Yes.
Easy.
And I tell him like, knights sometimes use the ancient art of parkour. Parkour. And then I'm gonna dash. So I'm gonna like
Okay.
I think I went a little bit further, so maybe like I would get to
Okay.
like there.
He'll follow. He's like kind of a little bit further behind you, but yeah, same idea.
Cool.
Okay. Now, as this is all happening, Talon, you see that the swarm of bats are attacking Tim. The creature has now vacated and left, and you see the rumbling that you have been hearing for the last few turns. juts out two things rolling at high speed coming from this angle. Doom, doom. And you see the sound that you've been hearing was actually kobolds inside of like this giant metal hamster wheel that has been designed as a like gladiatorial pinwheel of death. As the two of them roll down towards you guys.
Oh gosh.
And this is actually official artwork from the one shot.
That's awesome.
That is great.
That is great.
All right.
I don't
Cool.
like it. That's
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think you should like it.
great.
Okay, cool. That's good enough. And they're rolling towards you now. It is Talon's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna dip behind this rock,
Okay.
do cunning action hide, and then peer out and shoot at this guy
Okay, yeah, go for it.
with my bow and arrow. Uh, 25.
That will hit. Yeah, roll damage.
$15.
15 damage?
Yep.
God damn. Okay.
Because I was hiding, so I get advantage.
Right.
Sneak attack. So an extra 2d6.
Yeah, the arrow strikes true, and you see this thing like get all rickety and kind of like you see him kind of not maintain his center inside the sphere.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. That was a really good hit, though.
Okay. That's it for everybody's favorite rogue.
Okay.
Not
So
counting
Tim,
you.
you have now been engulfed by a swarm of bats, and you have two kobold death balls rolling towards you.
This is not ideal.
Kobolds.
It goes back and forth,
Kobolds.
being hilarious. Like, just the, I don't know.
So, I'm still measuring. Hold on. So I'm gonna try and back up enough to get all the bats in front of me if I can,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to Burning Hands
Nice.
with this, which is a 15-foot cone
Yeah, that'll
on
work.
all these bats. 14 dex save.
They fell.
Look at that.
All right, they take crappy roll. 5 fire damage.
5.
2, 2, and a 1.
Go ahead and I'll tell you this. Go ahead and double the damage of the spell. As in, like,
Yep.
well, how was it? 2d6 for the
3d6.
3d6.
I rolled it twice. The second one is 10 damage.
Okay, so that's how much
15
total? 15
15
total. That's
fire.
fine. The bats all get incinerated.
Can they just be flying around as like burning bats for a little while?
Yeah, until they like peter out.
Smells like shit. And then I look at the rolling kobolds, and Tim goes, ah! And tries to
Smart.
run like
Yeah, smart.
over
Okay,
here.
cool.
And I think I can roll up into my shell, but I think it takes an action. Let me see.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Shell defense. Action. Okay. So I can't do it.
Okay. Let's see here. Only 30 feet for the balls.
That's what she said.
They're gonna try and roll this way. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. That's their turn. Back up to the top of the order.
Okay.
And while this is all going on, the kobolds are very highly enthused. They're fucking
Oh, I
loving
bet.
this now.
So I guess I see Tim kind of
Running
come
for his
back in
life.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, is there danger?
Cold balls. Cold balls.
Okay, so I grab a javelin from my back,
Hmm.
and then I put my, well, I guess I wouldn't know what's happening, so I don't grab a
Yeah,
javelin
that's
yet.
a little far.
That's not far. Well, I was just thinking, like, yeah, I'm preparing ahead of, like, metagame preparing. Okay, so I'm just like, haha, it is time, dark. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
And then I see that kobold ball. And I would like to
Rage.
rage. I do want to throw a javelin at that.
Okay, yeah, do it.
Okay. Let me. Does it show up? Sweet. Okay. Haha. Haha. 19.
19.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that'll hit. Roll for damage.
Cool. 3.
Oh.
But if the javelin gets stuck in a spoke, then it can't roll anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. I'll tell you what.
Not that Aaron would ever think of that.
Yeah.
Roll what was the damage for the javelin?
3.
No. What was the damage? Like, what die do you roll for the javelin?
1d6.
Roll another d6.
Okay. Yes, to everybody. 5.
Excellent, much better. So the kobold is still alive, but so the javelin like pierces the side of the kobold but keeps going. And you actually see that it sticks in the ground and gets lodged. So the wheel stops, like it's stuck on the javelin, piercing the ground, and the kobold takes 5 bludgeoning damage by like his head ricketing into the side of the cage as he stops, and the momentum keeps going for him.
Sweet. And then that's my turn.
Okay. Derek is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. And then you once again hear the Xena cry.
Oh my god.
This one shot's just great.
Yeah, that's a natural 20.
Oh my lord.
Goodbye, Derek.
Let's see here. So that's 1d8 plus 2. That's 8 damage.
That's all of his hit points.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
lord.
he fails his dex save, not that it really matters, and gets pushed into the pit.
Oh my god.
How deep is the pit?
That's a good question. And he takes damage from falling to the pit, but that's automatically 2 death saves.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah, this is not good.
10 foot deep.
I think I'm gonna have to leave
So
him
that's an
behind.
auto. Oh no.
So poor Derek is now impaled on a spike at the bottom of this pit. Is like, Talon.
So I'm gonna pop around again. Can I
Okay.
get up here on a turn without using an action?
No, you'd have to use an action to do that for sure.
All right, yeah, I'll just pop over here, just
Okay.
hide behind it, and use hide again. I mean, I
Okay.
can hide. And then can I peek around again and
Yeah, I'll say you can.
22.
That will hit. Yeah.
for 17 points of damage.
God damn, nice. The shot into the kobold. Still alive, but not looking great.
Sweet.
Okay. Tim.
Peeks around the corner. Arn. Bad news. And then I cast Create Bonfire inside the sphere.
Let's go. Nice.
14 dex save.
Hell yeah.
But it's a 5-foot area, and he has to make a dex save, but I'm casting it inside the ball. So
Yeah, I think
And
he
he's
can't,
stuck.
he can't even make the deck save, truthfully. Oh, that's very big. That's more appropriate.
So that's 3 fire damage. Creature must also,
There we go.
So if he ends his turn there, he's got to make another dex save, and it's another
Sweet.
So how much damage was
1d8.
it to start?
3.
3 fire damage?
Yep.
You can hear the kobold howling in pain. He's being burned alive inside there.
And if there's anything flammable in there too, that
Okay,
catches up there.
understood. Tim, I think after all that's happened, this guy's going to take pity on everyone and go and pull out poor Derek from the pit and just hold him
Aw.
Like a baby.
like a little baby. Like
Yes, friend.
like Harambe.
Boy.
Too soon?
No.
Okay.
No.
There we go. Top of the order.
Beautiful.
I can't see any of that. Otherwise, I would probably think that he's trying to abduct my squire.
But Tim did say that he was in danger, did he not? Or said bad news or something?
Yeah, I just said bad news and gave him the look like Derek.
Squire.
And I just say, he'll be good for his training. And then
Well,
and then there's this death ball on fire in front of me. Is this like a cage that I could hit them like if I with a hammer like through it, or no? Would I like, I guess, like, tell me about this hamster ball.
That's a good question. You could absolutely try and hit him through the ball. Let's see. You probably feel that you'd have better luck attacking the actual ball itself.
Okay. Yeah.
But you could potentially kill the kobold inside as well too.
I'm just gonna try and like smash the ball.
Yeah, go for it.
There's no finesse here, just smash. With my Warhammer. 19.
Yeah, roll damage.
2.
Okay.
My lord.
Did
You
move
see that your hammer strike bends in the metal, like the heat has very clearly made it soft.
Yeah.
So you're able to like crush it in a little bit, and it does deal damage to the kobold inside. He's like, as it like collapses in on him.
All right, cool.
You also notice that you basically made it so this thing can't move.
Awesome. And then that's all I'm gonna do.
All right. Okay. Talon.
All right, so I'm gonna move on up the flank.
To the east side.
and attack the guy in there.
Okay.
18.
So I actually just realized I didn't give them a turn.
Oh,
I'm fine with
Oh,
not
yeah.
giving that guy a turn, the one who's like burning alive and being beat the fuck up. So go ahead and complete your action.
Well, so then he should have 4 more fire damage.
Well, he should. So there's
Yeah.
one thing.
Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, actually go back, Talon, first of all. Because this guy is going to die from the flames because his turn would have ended.
Cool.
So he dies from the flames. Aaron still gets his crazy attack off. Well, let's say this. He takes fire damage. Aaron finishes him off by collapsing in the entire thing with his hammer strike. Like the metal collapsing in and the fire just kind of consuming the kobold inside the wheel. I think that's way more epic. Let's go with that.
Cool.
And then we'll have this guy go 5, 10, 15, and then make an attack on you. Because that's what he would do. Actually, wait, he has to find you though first, doesn't he?
so after I attack, I'm no longer hidden.
That's right. Good call. 10 feet in a straight line, crush attack. Okay. That's a natural 1.
Hey.
Describe to me what happens to make this kobold just fucking suck.
So he's like got me dead to rights, but just hits this rock and bounces off it.
I love it. Hits the rock, ricochets off, and he's all discombobulated. Give me a D6.
Nice.
6.
Wow.
He actually gets cut up by the blades, like getting snapped off and coming back at him and like rolling around sporadically in the ball itself, and he's not looking good at all. And now it brings us to your turn, Talon.
I'm gonna go stand right here
Mm-hmm.
and shoot him.
Do it.
9.
Does not hit.
Okay. That's it for me then.
Okay. Tim.
Seems pretty handled. So I'll go over here and say, friend, can you help?
He's just kind of like stroking Derek's head. Just like sitting there, just caressing him.
That's it's fine with me, I guess. I don't know what to do now. I can't really see the other guy, and I'll figure out what that target is. I don't know. I'm just looking around. Okay, I'll just go over here and kind of look at the pedestal. Did he come up in it like from below?
Yes, you can tell that this thing had been raised up from beneath. Yes.
Yeah. Is there any way to see how? Like, okay, so from beneath, so there's no
Oh shit. I meant
obvious
to lock that in place. There we go.
mechanisms.
Okay. No
In the-
obvious mechanism.
In this level. Okay. I'll just end it there.
Okay. Top of the order.
Okay. So the one in this cage is dead, yeah.
Mhm.
And I see the other one that's kind of going for Talander.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take another javelin and kind of like try and do a running like woof.
Okay. Yeah.
Throw.
Let's see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of like go like there, I'd say. Okay, back to the other browser. Tark. So that's man, I'm killing it right now. 22.
Fuck. Yeah. Roll damage.
All right. 6. And then do you want me to roll a d6 again to see if it stops the ball?
How do you end this kobold's life?
I am just like righteous fury at this moment. So I just like Zeus throwing a thunderbolt, like
Hell yes.
And it just like smites it right in the chest or something.
Like right in the chest.
Yeah.
But the crowd is fucking losing their minds right now. They are so happy with how this has turned out so far. They are like jumping out of their seats, throwing like meat down on the floor to you guys. Like they're just going fucking wild.
I love
Okay.
it.
Awesome. Good. Good. Anything else on your turn, sir?
No, that's it.
Tim, as you are standing next to
Oh no.
this creature holding Derek, you all of a sudden turn, you see him seize and then expire.
Oh no. Thank God I didn't let him keep any gold.
And then you see the gorilla just kind of like toss it back in the pit. And he goes back.
Worst news.
All right, Talon.
Oh, bad.
I'm gonna run over here
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna try and climb in there and kick the thing out.
Shoot. Okay, so I know there's a way you can do this. Let's see. I need you. So you do find the like mechanism that keeps it like locked in place to like get inside. Give me a sleight of hands check. This is with your thieves tool, so you get expertise.
Okay. 17.
Yeah, you're able to pick that lock open and swing it open, kick out the kobold, and you can commandeer this ball of death if you'd like to.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's exactly what I would like to do.
That's awesome.
Okay, so this is gonna give me a lot more work for next time, turns out.
Oh, should we call it here?
Let's finish the round first, which isn't really truthfully much, it's just Tim's, but I think it's probably a good
Yeah.
idea.
Can I cunning action dash still?
In the ball. Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, I'm going to in the ball put it on this thing.
Oh, smart. Okay.
Nice.
It doesn't do anything,
No. All right.
but I like the idea. Yeah. Okay, excellent.
That's it for Talon, dear.
Tim.
All right. I'll walk to the middle kind of area,
Uh-huh.
and I'll look at the crowd. Are you not entertained? We are the Tortle package.
The crowd goes wild.
That's awesome.
And then you see a cannonball boom shoot out. And it strikes the rock next to you. It's way the fuck off, but they're fucking loving it.
And I use my action to retract in my shell.
And you see Offman Feet's just like, yeah, yes. And yeah, I think we'll probably call it for part 1 there. And we'll pick up here next time.
What a
Sweet.
fun one shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
This is great.
All right, guys. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining, guys. It's a lot of fun. We'll hopefully wrap this up sometime soon, and then we'll get back to our main campaigns after that. So thank you so
Yeah.
much, and we'll see you
Thank
guys
you.
next time.